Heyo! Welcome to Minecraft. My name is Aerington, and today we are back in the city of Swampwater. Oh, the intro on stream is always awkward. It's like, do I look at the camera, or do I look at the camera with my character? So today we have a couple things planned. We are going to be working on the village. As you'll see in just a second, let me get ourselves out of F5. Come outside here, and you'll notice that the village looks a lot different. Apparently Dave has been talking to the doctor, and they wanted to start getting the village all cleaned up. It's been kind of in disrepair since very early on. We never really updated the village itself, so it was time to get that done. So now that we've got that laid out, Dave's got everything a little neater. We are going to add in a couple villager buildings, as well as potentially maybe do some terraforming, depending on how much time we end up with. So let's go ahead and get, what did I need? Oh, a stick. I need a stick. So I've actually planned these builds ahead of time in creative mode. So I have the schematics for all these in Lightmatica, so we're going to go ahead and get ourselves all set up and just kind of build them up from the ground up. And I've got the resources and everything, so only thing I will need to do is reset so that we have a clean replay video for the next episode, and then we'll be good to go. So let's see, here we go. Oh no, I guess I'm assuming I'm on video or something. Here we go, and then nothing happens. But yeah, we'll head on over to the area that I've got picked out. I want to actually extend off of this this semi-medieval fantasy that Dave has over here leading up to the villagers. So I have got something planned out for a couple buildings and like a little tight alleyway here that just frames this section really nice and leads you right into the villager trading. Dave, I'll be right there. Right where? On the server? That would be awesome if you want to come hang out. I am in the stream voice chat, or if you just want to hang out and watch the video, you're welcome to do that as well. Or the live stream. It's not quite a video. So let's see. Let's get ourselves a bed set up. And you know what? I'm actually gonna go grab a crafting table. A lot of things I don't carry with myself as much anymore as I need to. I've actually been playing a lot of like just general survival. It sounds weird, but in making content, there is a certain state of mind you get into where you hop on, you make a video, and then you hop off and you go edit for hours and hours and hours and hours. It's horrible. There's so much editing. It's ridiculous. At least the way I do content. I guess that always depends how you want to do content, but the way I do content, lots of editing. And that also depends on how much planning goes into an episode, and not always enough. But that said, I've been playing like just general Minecraft kind of this week, and just kind of hanging out and doing some terraforming and doing some different things outside of the norm. And it's been awesome. It's been so good to like get in here and just kind of play, just kind of terraform and use the builds that I've made. Because that's part of it, is when you're making content, you get to this point where you don't always end up using all of the builds that you make. You just kind of place them there and go. Yeah, I found places that just didn't have doors that should have had doors, like just little like quality of life things that I never would have known because I hadn't been using them as much. And we've got ourselves so set up that I haven't even needed a whole lot of haven't even needed a whole lot of like new resources or wood or it's rare lately that we've had to actually go get something, which is the positive and maybe the negative of working together on our storage and having a storage together, because it's great in that, you know, you can get yourselves ready and go start something, but it's also kind of a pain sometimes because you get to this point where it's like, haven't played as much as I have created content, and that's kind of disappointing. We're low on iron. You could make a farm. Actually had a great idea for a Minecraft farm earlier today. I don't know, because I've got, see, the issue with my oh, it's locked, that's why. The issue with my builds around swamp water is I planned way too much in advance, which is awesome, but also it's not locked. Move it here. It makes it difficult because here shortly we're gonna end up needing to leave the city to explore the 1.18 stuff. Scared me so much. I'm like trying to struggle to focus and talk at the same time as trying to figure out why this isn't working. Not area selection. Thematic placement should be right. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop talking for a second and focus. I'm sorry. Can't figure it out. Thematic placements. Green Village. Configure. Imperial list. Schematic barrier. To be able to just move it. It's schematics. Maybe we'll try unloading it and reloading it. I don't know what's going on. I should be able to hold, I think it's Alt, and just move that. That's not happening. Green Village, load schematic. And there it goes. Okay, maybe it was just loaded in for too long. Okay, so that needs to go way over there, and actually we'll go over there and match it over to this corner. I was saying something earlier, but I already forgot. So we're just gonna ignore that for a second. Okay, so there is that lined up. Now it's just deciding if we want it to line. It was lined up. Okay, it moved it because I clicked on the ground. Okay. We're gonna have to move things around a little bit though, I think, because it's actually, things are really tight cornered and I don't quite like how tight cornered it is. So we're going to edit that a little bit as we go. I think there's about 3 buildings here. So we will move them around as we need to. 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 buildings and this little tent here. All right. Because see, so my issue with it is this right here. That blocks way too much of Dave's build. I want it to frame it, not block it. So actually, this isn't horrible, but it's also very close to this over here. And we've also got some new ledges here that work differently than they were when I planned this. So let's do some wiggling here and see what we can come up with. So this gives it like a 3-block gap there between that and that building. From the town square, that... So we're looking at the right side right here. I went to point at my screen like you could see my fingers. So I want that to line up. That looks good on that front. So this is the angle we need it at. This gives totally see. 1, 2, 3. Gives plenty of room behind. And then plenty of view this way. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with this one then, and leave it off to that angle there. And then we're gonna have to we're gonna have to adjust this each and every time to get each build lined up where I want it, which is gonna be a pain. And then we'll probably have to realign all of the actual road stuff I had planned, because none of that will work. But I don't know, I guess it beats doing it all right now too. So this part's planned. We're just gonna throw down buildings. Okay, here we go. Let's what do we need? We need spruce logs and just a lot of spruce and stone. We'll start grabbing all this stuff here. We shouldn't need to fly too much longer. Dave, you're here, but you're not here. You're just in the world. What are you doing? What are you up to? Busy loud house. Nothing, not able to hop in chat today. Oh, there you are. Hey, okay. I was talking about you and you could hear me though, so it's not like behind your back or anything. You don't have to hit me. What else? Stone, cobblestone, sleeping kid. So that's I mean that's a good or a bad thing. It just depends how far away the sleeping kid is. That's why I'm streaming, because I've got sleeping kids. Not really, they're... What? What? Oh, edit schematic. Oh, I don't want to be on that. What have I done? Schematic placement. I want to... Can I drop? No. Ah. Okay. I did a thing. At least I placed the first block. I need to put the stick down this time. Oh, can I do this without... is that single block. Are we up one? Must be up. That fix it? It did nothing. Come on. Okay. Schematic placement. Going the wrong way. There it is. Okay. Here's the level we need to be on. Now I need to line that up with this stone right here. And then bolt. Okay. Got it. Now, need to put the stick away. Stick is becoming an issue. Okay. There. Yes. We should be good now. Okay. Now we just need to build this. Oh, and we don't need those blocks because those were put there on accident. That can go. Okay, here we go. Cobblestone walls, not cobblestone at all. Stone brick walls. Thinking and talking. I'm fantastic at that. Spruce planks. This might be a boring stream. Won't lie. Building and talking just might not be for me. We'll see. Why is that not right? Oh, you need to be stripped. Oh, actually, that'll work. We can deal with that. That went a little lower. That did too. Try to double these up and anticipate what the next wall is going to be as well. Save us a little bit of time. Is this broken for you too? What? This what? I can't, my schematic's right there, so I don't know if I know what you're talking about. This what? There's something broken here? Oh, the shulker's open. Oh, no, it's not open for me. But also, I mean, you could look at my screen and see that. Nope. It's shut. Shut, open. Open, shut. No, I think I've got a pretty decent connection today. Yes. So hopefully that stays the case. We'll see. All this grass around here. Grass and torches. We will fix that once we get there. Did I not grab any stone bricks? Where are stone bricks? Stone bricks. Andesite back in. You and your community are beautiful. Oh, all beautiful. Have fun. Thank you, Kami. Kami. Wow, that sounds funny. Kami no Baka. That is. I am pronouncing that right. Right? I've known you long enough. I should be pronouncing. If I'm not, Doc never corrected me. So blame it on him. But thank you. I will do my best. We will do our best. Yippers Kami no Baka. Okay. Yeah, just saying, I've never said just the first part of that, and it sounds a little, you know, how it sounds, I guess, so. But, yeah, doing good. How are you tonight? Working on a stream village, or a village that I'm building during a stream. Trying to get the city of Swampwater looking nice and pretty. And then maybe we'll do some terraforming. All the most exciting things tonight. That's what we're doing. Only the best. Like looking for barrels. Just quality content. Work tomorrow. Take for it. Dart. It'll confuse people. That will confuse people. Dart. Dort. I think Dort's what I've got most familiar with. Was that? Oh, that was wrong. But, all right. Yeah. Have a good night. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. Thank you for swinging by. Okay, so we gotta strip these logs, and I think the corners are normal. Yep. I will forewarn you, these are not going to be just the most absolutely night dart. These are not going to be the most absolutely gorgeous buildings ever. They're villager buildings, so I made them kind of humble, quaint. You could say bad if you wanted, but I wouldn't agree with you. They're pretty solid. I think they look pretty good as a whole. They'll look good together. On their own, they're kind of all right. I was hoping to maybe make a sort of tutorial, like a starter home tutorial out of some of these. Maybe. I don't really want to do tutorials at all, but you know, need to try. But anyways, on their own, they just look kind of goofy. Not goofy. They're just okay. They're just quality okay builds. So didn't feel like it was something I wanted to throw a tutorial at. I'll try that idea again in the future. Okay, so we need azalea leaves. We've already got them. I'm jumping the gun here. And also we need to go get some scaffolding. It's gonna be an issue real quick. What is this supposed to be? Spruce planks. Oh, okay, okay. And dark oak fence. Right. I assumed wrong. Oh, oh. Candles. And here we go. We've got some vines out here, but we can throw them on later. Dark oak fences. It's gonna be hard holding all. Probably should do the details later, but also I'll figure it out. We'll get in a rhythm here eventually. Okay. Go. That's that layer. Next layer. Spruce planks. Spruce, the best wood. The best of the best. That needs... What? Oh, that doesn't need to be a stair? A not stair above a door? Crazy. I love this this pattern. Not that I invented it. It's definitely not me. I don't remember where I learned it, but it looks awesome. The stripped logs next to the planks. One of my favorites, especially just for something that it's like, well, I want to keep up with the wood look, but also have something to add a little bit of differentiation and texture. Looks good. Good stuff. Get the logs back down here. Can't reach them. Go around to the leaves, maybe. Go get up here. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have to go grab scaffolding here any minute. Ah, I did it again. Okay, I need to use those stripped logs though before I finish the build and then have them laying in my inventory forever. Go, here we go. And there we go. I need... Did I get those? Yep. Wait. Okay, so let's see. What have we talked about already? I have already blown through about half of my topics that I had in mind. Mostly just saying what it's like to be on and off the server as a content creator. It's awesome being back on it a little more and just kind of generally playing. I'm really hoping to just want to finish up all my area that I've got planned. I've got that one last city block planned that you saw in the scaffolding in the last episode. It's a little bit more than that, but I'm hoping not to give that away because I've got an episode coming out soonish, and this needs to be on that episode. So we're gonna get this done, and if I'm super lucky, maybe that'll come out tomorrow. That's my goal, but also Minecraft Live's tomorrow, so you know, a little busy. Got some pretty important stuff going on. Okay, we are gonna go grab some more. I'm gonna drop off some of this wood. We've got too much of the wood. And we're gonna go grab some scaffolding and vines. Need a couple more vines. Go. All of the fun, entertaining things that we do. Like get vines. Vines are over here. Scaffolding's over here. That's what I was doing. Down here. One stack should be more than enough. These are small builds and leaves and vines. We'll just grab 4. That'll be enough for now. Probably umming a lot. Do that. Need to work on that. But while we are over here, I will show you. We have the Channel 64 texture pack up and running. Dave has been working on the back end to make sure that all that runs in the on the SMP cleanly. We've tried some different things, went back to some other things, but it is now working, and We have the banner patterns that I designed for the guilds, as well as some other fine touches that Jess has put together. We've got uh, the fluffy leaf textures and a couple other things. The font's a little different. I noticed that a lot the first day. Was worried that it was going to bug me, and now I can't notice it at all. It's like one day later. You know how that is. Sometimes just some things are a change. Okay, so we've got some vines there. Was there anything else on this level that we needed? I don't think so. No. Up we go. Next level. And we are already at the bottom edge of the roof. So this one should not take long. Like I said, this one's pretty plain. We'll get that there. And here. I feel like I should like talk about my life or something like that and be entertaining. But nothing much entertaining happened today, so you know, you want to hear about how I watched a TV show and worked all day and then ate Chinese food. There you go. We're already done. That was my day. Oh, I did watch. Okay, I did. That's not something I did interesting, but I did watch the Nintendo Direct for Animal Crossing. A pretty solid update coming. And the first paid update's coming as well, and that looks not cheap, but also completely worth it. It's like 25 bucks, but also it adds so much. And in all reality, the final update adds a ton too. So they both come out on like the same day, so you could just, you know, triple your game in like single afternoon. It's gonna be awesome. Not for me, I don't have time to play it, but for people that do, I wish. I have, so I mean, I have time. I just choose to make Minecraft content instead. So doing both is not really an option. Kind of is, but I feel guilty if I do anything else. I don't know. I was thinking about some different ways today about potentially playing some other games in a way that I wouldn't feel guilty about them. We'll see if I actually implement that. The biggest thing then would just be I should. Oh well, I play different games from time to time, just not a whole lot. And I should feel guilty. Oh, that was excellent timing. Thank you. That worked. Yeah, well, now that you've completely derailed my train of thought. It's gone. Train's left the station. It's I was just saying, I don't know what I was saying. Basically that I'm trying to think, half the smelter battery is now done. Battery as in the like the fuel. Saying about finding time for more games. Yes, I was. I eventually might this came up in the last stream. I might actually set up. I'd like to change Aerington Games, my current channel, to Aerington. That's how it should have been in the beginning, but I didn't know what I was doing, and so I set up a YouTube channel under a name and not under a business. So it needed a first and last name, so I did Aerington and Games. That's how I figured it out at the time. I now know better and know how you're actually supposed to do it. So need to see if it's possible to change the name of this channel. No, it's definitely possible, because now I just thought of somebody I know that has done it. So I need to change the name of this channel and change it into just Aerington at some point. And then I would like to use the Aerington Games and maybe do like just for streams, maybe a rare attempt at editing another game, and try some different things out, just to, you know, be able to play other games but not feel guilty about not playing Minecraft. So that's a potential idea, but I'm worried about how much time that would still take to set up and commitment. And streaming is not something I have the capacity to do a lot of right now, hence the weird schedule lately. I've been trying to do it weekly, and it's been every other weekly at best. At best, I think this was been 3 weeks since the last one, or 2. I'm sorry, I'm trying. But at the same time, streaming is such a unique kind of experience for me. So the bottom line is I'm not going to force it if I'm not feeling like it. I am not the most social and outgoing person. That's just not my thing. I have been enjoying this, and it's actually a pretty cool experience, especially some of the things I've learned from different people on stream. But the bottom line is just, if I'm not feeling like streaming, I don't think anybody should stream if they don't feel like streaming. So that's where I'm at with that. And a mix of that, as well as just having the space in my house. I've got space for a very nice setup that I'm very happy and proud of, but it is in the middle of a kitchen slash living room slash just open half of the house. So at best, most of the house has to be like really quiet or asleep. And asleep is the best option when I've got several kids running around. So there's just very little windows of opportunity for recording, let alone streaming. So I would have to pretty much start staying up very late, and I don't know. We'll see. I've probably been going to bed too early lately, to be honest. But I like my sleep. I really do. Way too much. So we'll see if I sacrifice some of that for more streaming. What I was getting at was, though, that I've got another idea for something that I could potentially do and maybe stream with a friend. By streaming with a friend, I mean like basically play multiplayer games with them on their stream, maybe. That's something they're interested in. Probably shouldn't say that because I literally just thought of that today and I haven't talked to the person at all. So who knows if that'll happen or not. And again, that would go back down to scheduling. And scheduling then for 2 people instead of 1. And I don't know. We'll see. It would be nice, though, because like I said, there's just some games that I would very much like to play. Specifically, Dark Oak. Specifically, I saw some YouTubers playing Stranded Deep today, and that just went multiplayer, and I have put several hours into that, and I really like that game, and I would love to play it multiplayer. So that might be something I try. As well as like Raft or talk to me because I'm confused myself. Stop listening. No, not specifically. I'm just stream talking. You don't have to listen to me. Shh. Act like I'm saying something interesting. It's cool. So let's see. I've got a little bit of a dip there. I guess we'll build it how I planned it first. I might come back through here and detail some of these later. Because like I said, a lot of them are very basic. I wasn't quite at this point where I was super happy with them. Which also might just be a good thing to do on stream, because then we can look at it together and say, no, that's not very good, or no, that's actually looks pretty good. So I'll take any help I can get. We need, that is dark oak slab. Okay, slab, and then we need to get some tile pieces. And we're almost done with the first house. Did I Did I? We are recording replay footage. Must have logged out and in. And if not, there's just like 10 minutes before I'll have to scrub through, so it's okay. Sure I did. Might not have. Oh well. Yeah, look how close that house is. That's gonna be... It looked cool because it made like a little alleyway, but my biggest goal of these two buildings, especially with their slanted roofs, was to frame this beautiful tower here that Dave's got. So we're going to make sure that we place these in a way that frames that and gives plenty of space back here for some other. And then hopefully we're not the only ones building some village stuff in the next few weeks. We'll get this in, and hopefully maybe we'll get some other people inspired to throw up some other village stuff as well. I think I was saying, Dave, before you got on, that I'm still in the mood when we're done with these houses. I want to work on some more terraforming, extending the terraforming I've been working on behind my part of the city and in between, around to the front, which is kind of weird that I didn't start with the front. I started with the side and then have not got to the front yet, but we'll get there. Okay, so we've got a stairs. No, that's tile. Okay, taller, and stairs. Okay, forgive you. Yeah. Yep, it's clearly my fault that I have not terraformed everything here. We'll get there though. You did a great job putting out the layout of the city here. I'm excited to see, like I said, with the platforms though. I guess that's part of it too, though. These platforms weren't here, and so it didn't look as much like the other areas, and so I didn't terraform it. But now that I've got a style going back there, I can get that put up here in between these platforms, and maybe even kind of like add some different details to the platforms. I think I need to go back. Could probably go back on most of my platforms and add in some more detail too, like some not polished andesite in some spots, rough it up a little bit, would be good. Here we go. And deep slate tile, stairs, tiles. Oh wait, tiles. There we go, tiles. Tile. All the fun stuff. Tiles there. Put that there. Almost have the first building done. Last slabs here. And go again. Oh. Oh, that's just a double slab, yeah. Anything else? Yep. There. Where the actual building is. Oh, actual building's right there. That is a little closer than I want. Oh well, that'll be okay. Hopefully. I guess we'll find out after I take the all the... Hey, man. Rude. Come up, hit me with an arrow and run off without even giving an opinion. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with it. You've been outvoted anyways. Okay, so I imagine you'd be coming in right in this area. And yeah, that frames out that side well. Now we need to get the other building here. And like I said, we'll probably come back later maybe and give some more details here. So very, 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 very basic build. Break that section down a little bit on the roof. Add some more windows, kinds of things. But yeah. Oh, I turned off the color on my face. So I should look different, better potentially. Also, I didn't line myself up. Sorry. So I was a little off-centered. I don't know. I like the color. Didn't quite do what I wanted or look as good as I'd hoped. I think it also just kind of took most of the color out of my face and gave it that white light look. So I'm gonna try this for a while, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll use the colored lights for adventures. So like if we go to the Nether, I'll put the red lights on, or if we go to the end, maybe the purple light. Because yeah, the other wasn't quite given the look I want. At least not yet. Not with what I've got in the setup that I have it. Maybe that's something I need to. I mean, I'm always looking for an excuse to upgrade something. Who knows? That might be something we do. So I think I'm gonna upgrade camera first. For no actual good reason, because I really don't need to. But Elgato came out with a new camera, and Elgato's they make good stuff. I might get it. Might be a Christmas present. That's something though. Okay, here we go. Nope. Okay, we need the stick again. Have the stick. Way too many leaves. Okay. Bolt. We need to look at just this left side. Turn it off. Off. So that just touches that left side. I think we need to come back one more. Well, that goes way too much though. Okay, so that gives... Okay, so I like that spacing there. Now we just need to see how far apart it puts the buildings. 1, 2, 3-ish. Yeah, that's still close enough to feel like it's like a tight little alley. I like that. I think that's where we're gonna be. Okay, so now we need to build this guy then. We'll go ahead and render single layer, set here again. Actually, how much did I... Okay, we need to get rid of the stick before I mess things up again. Because normally before I start a build, I lock it. So that I don't have the troubles that we've been having. But I've not done that this time. Okay, let's see how this... Okay. Yeah, we'll get the base done and then go down, because I know there's a basement on this one. Kind of shallow basement. But I don't know exactly where. Or where it lies or what it looked like. Planned these several weeks ago. So so I don't quite remember. I do want to get the right block under. Just an andesite? Weird. I put coal under those. Drop off some blocks. There we go. Those ones will work for now. And back over here we go. Right. Oh, I picked up some dirt too. That. What? Why? Nice. Oh. Gotta do it right. I don't. Mostly, I got my my materials list. Gathering materials list is a pain. I hate every second. Not every second. Most of the second. Horrible. Okay. Need to adjust where my up and down on is. Put them on my number keypad, but my number keypad is like right under my mic, so I'm just destined to knock my mic at one of these points. I want to start with the lowest stack. There we go. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, so then this would be, yeah, that must be the entrance to basement, because it's got the stairs there, which probably go on top of the doors. Keep an eye on the lighting. I mean, for the most part, we'll just sleep. So this first building is supposed to be a bit of a fisherman's hut, and then back behind here into the river a little bit, or the swamp, we'll put some kind of fishing stuff, fishing gear, and maybe like a little docks, I think was the plan. We'll have to see how that lines up with the new outline that we've got now. And then this is supposed to be a bit of a, at least the upstairs is going to be a bit of an archer's home. Well, you can see here is the Fletcher's table. Fletcher? Archer. Yeah, Fletcher's right. Fletcher, I guess, would be the guy that makes the arrows. And Archer, the one that shoots them. That must be right. So yes, this would be the Fletcher Archer's house. And over back here is the, you know, fence gate. And then over there would be the targets. And we'll have to move them so they're not floating and then put them back over that way. Scared me again. Can't do that because I'm on, you're sitting on the ground. Can't do that because I'm on camera now so people can see me jumping. Look like an idiot. Hi. Hope you like the placement of these buildings. They're placed. You can't see what I can see unless you're looking at the screen, but I think I've got it so it perfectly frames your tower. So this roof will arch out away from it there, and this roof will arch away from it there, and it'll frame the tower and the way towards the villager trading. Yes, something like that. Ooh, pretty. Hear a zombie already. All right. Back to it. That. And gonna drop off these dirts and these flowers. Little bush here. Guessing this area is moss under. So here we go. These there. Need door, iron bars, and the fence posts again. Iron bars, door, not fence posts, brick walls. Got it. Okay. Yard. Oh, we need the fireplace too. Door. Walls. Oh, another door. Okay. It's gonna take a minute. Gotta switch out our supply of things. Have all the stone. Way too much stone. Okay. Fletching table. Birch. Fireplace and door. Fireplace and door. Got it. Oh, wait, the iron bars. Okay, here we go. And the sun's setting again. What? Well, I'm not picking that up to set it the other direction. I did not know those were direction. Yeah, of course they are, because then you can make the roof patterns. And not roof pattern, but like a overlay. Hello. I'm just mumbling to myself and all that. Here we go. And then need to get... Forgot the stairs. Sounds like there might be a cave under that building. You are listening. Thanks. That's that. Oh, I'm holding them. That's great. Oh, nice. It is daytime. All right. So let's see what to talk about next. Trying really hard to avoid talking too much about Minecraft Live. I know it's tomorrow, but I feel like everything that's been said, or anything that needs to be said's been said. And the truth is, most of it didn't need to be said. You just gotta wait and find out. So, I don't know. I don't know what the next update's gonna be. I don't even know exactly what I'm voting for yet. Still torn. There we go. Minecraft Live talks over. Only thing left to say is I'm super excited to check it out. I'm actually going to be watching it with Doc tomorrow. So, picking up some food and having a watch party. You said, Dave, you said you'd be sleeping. Lame. Actually, not really. That's the... What? What? There are no wrong votes except if it's not for Copper Golem, Team Golem. I'm starting to lean Golem as far as I think decorating wise, it fits my ideal Minecraft aesthetic. As far as uses wise, I think just a second. I wanted just the way it was. I don't like that either. Okay, here's what we'll do. That there lines up with the door. That lines up with where I set it originally. Don't know why it's off-centered. Yeah, I kind of lost the thought. Basically, I think usefulness wise, I think Allay and Golem are really cool, but I think they're a little more novelty. But at the same time, I don't think Java needs the Golem really. But I think Bedrock needs the Golem so much so that I don't think it's fair for for it to be in the Golem, not the Golem, the Glare. I think Bedrock needs the Glare so much that it shouldn't even be in the vote. I think either give Bedrock. The Golem is going to revolutionate. I don't see how. I think you can make randomizers easily enough without it. You can change the length of a pulse easily enough without a copper button. I don't think any of them are going to be revolutionary. I think they're going to be cool, but I don't know. Don't know. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to figure out where the button is. Oh, I just put the fence post back. But yeah. Don't know who I'm voting for yet. Kind of leaning towards the Golem, mainly because of the statue form, and I like the look of it, and I think it fits my build style the best. I don't usually go for the fantasy all that much, though the Allay is gorgeous. And I auto tunnel boils without stopping someone to stand there pressing the button. That depends on how frequent the random button press is. But it's a random button press though, so that depends on how frequent that random button press is. And if you're going for the tunnel borer thing, I think your team of Allays picking up materials makes a little more sense. But that's to say that you're going to be able to get more than a few Allays reasonably. I think what's as powerful as they are, I wouldn't mind them being either really hard to get or like non-breedable, so that you can only have like few, or if you've got a ton, it's because you worked your butt off to get them. That's my thoughts on that. And my thoughts don't mean anything, so if you like it anyways... Oh, just a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry. Child emergency. She needed more snacks. Probably wasn't as quick on the be right back button as I'd hoped, but that's why I have the be right back button. And a mute on my microphone. Fantastic. Love it. Okay, where were we? We were complaining about mob vote. Can you bring me 2 observers? No. What? I'm the one streaming. You're supposed to bring me things. I'm not supposed to bring you things. I'll tell you what. I will grab 2 observers and I will drop them down the hole. I'll do you 6 better. I'll grab 8. Also, I'm out of rockets. Almost. Boop, 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 boop. There's the Dave. Wild Dave. Legend. You're welcome. Okay. Back to the work. Okay. Here we go. We need fence posts. We've got fence posts. Got them. We go. Just realized I don't need them. Well, thank you. No worries. That's all right. I really do need to move my layer up button, especially if I'm going to build things like this on stream. My layer up button is in a horrible spot. Right under the mic. It's just terrible. But that is, you know, optimizations. That's the kind of stuff that I'm bad at. I leave it go forever. And then when I do it, I'm super happy with it. And then I forget, don't do anything time, and I just put up with dumb stuff. Like pushing the layer up buttons. Which actually, come to think of it, I'm putting up with it right now because that takes like 10 seconds to fix. Okay, here we go. Configuration menu, hotkeys. Next layer up, next layer previous. Okay, yeah, this must be it. Page up, page down. Those will work. That's not actually page up, page down on the left and right side. I think that's special buttons. Wait, oh. Do I want that? No, I don't want that. No, I definitely don't want that because that just started recording. I don't need to be recording. Because I use those buttons for other things. Left, shift. Whoa. Okay. Cool. I don't know what any of those... They're extra buttons on my keyboard that I... Stop. Okay, got it. Got it. The extra buttons on my keyboard. I've got a nice Logitech keyboard with a bunch of extra buttons. And that goes back to, I don't use the optimizations on this stuff hardly ever. So those buttons have like 3 hotkeys assigned to them. And I've had them for years. Hardly ever use them. Buy all this nice stuff with lots of extra hotkeys because I'm like, oh, that's so cool, and it looks great, and then I don't actually. That's the kind of person I am. But who knows? I might need it someday. So that's why I do that kind of stuff. Same as my mouse. I use the Logitech. It used to be the Proteus. I think it's called the Hero now. Love it. best mouse ever. Has so many buttons. Never used them. I use the DPI shift. That's about it. I'll go up and down on the DPI shift, but I don't actually use all the many buttons. Honestly, what I love about it the most, and it might be just ridiculous, but it is the free spinning wheel in the middle. I can click a button, it'll unlatch it, and it will free spin. Sorry, adjusting. It'll free spin the scroll wheel. Love that feature. But also that feature, I can use that during my actual job at work. So that's one that has multi-use like that. Now that said, love Logitech products. Not in love with Logitech. A lot of stuff that they've just left unfixed. But because it was the standard for so long, people bought it. Such as, going back to the fact that I want the Elgato camera, because Elgato has shown that they are making new products and fixing them, and they're awesome. As well as have software to update it as it goes. The camera I currently have, because it was one of the cheaper but also like chill streamer industry standards, is the Logitech C920, and it's old as all get out. And they're still charging a ton for it because it's a standard. My gamepad, I don't know if everybody uses a gamepad. They should. Gamepads are awesome. It's like a keyboard, but more fitted to your hand. I don't know if gamepad's a standardized name for it, but kind of like the Razer Orb Weaver type stuff, like those kinds of things, or the Razer Tartarus. All those are sweet. Yeah, it's also Logitech, and they don't even sell it anymore because, again, they made a really good product and then just didn't follow up on it. So it's annoying. Love Logitech products, don't love Logitech. So anywhere I can kind of upgrade them out of my system or out of my workflow, I'm kind of getting to that point where I'm ready to. Which is a shame. Update your products. Make them better. It's been years. You can definitely make them better. You just don't listen. Like my mouse, they have been pretty good at keeping what was the Proteus or Proteus Core updated, so now it's the Hero, and it's got more colors, more changes. You can weight it. It's got a bunch of really nice stuff, and they've updated it. Now there's a wireless version. Very close to buying several times. It's nice, but everything else, update your products. Logitech rant over. But also, if you know a very good, well, I don't know. I'd almost say if there was a Logitech Proteus Core or Hero mouse alternative, I'd consider it. But also, I'm very picky, and I really like having all of my peripherals. Not all of them, obviously, but as many as I can be the same company. I like them to be the same. I'm picky that way. I like everything to look nice and neat and organized and of the same brand. And hey, don't take my things. You just looking? Don't take any, though. This is like exactly what I need. I come up short, like, don't have Shroomlight. No, I don't have Shroomlight. Why would I use Shroomlight? Shroomlights are so expensive. I'm honestly super disappointed with how much I thought I'd use Shroomlights and how much I definitely don't. Because I thought, I was like, oh, well, that's a regrowable version of lighting. Like, that's great. And then honestly, I hit some point where I was like, why am I not using pumpkin lighting? Jack-o'-lantern. as hidden lighting, and now that's about all I use. But also lately I've been making ridiculous pumpkin melon farms. Ever since I made my first one, oh, this is just why? Why would I not do that? So good. Melon and pumpkin farms are great. Then you can turn that into bone meal. You can turn that into villager trading, and then you can turn that into hidden lighting. And I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, I guess you could with like a farm or something. Kind of crazy some of the farms we do and don't have on Channel 64. Iron Farm, I would have thought we'd have had. I would have thought we'd had some kind of spawner farm. We don't have any that I can think of. We've got a spider spawner farm. And that's about it. What are you doing? Why are you glowing a shroom light? What do you need a shroom light for? Also, our spider spawner farm might need some work. I need to go AFK for some. Ring. You need 5. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. Oh, were you asking if we had any like storage? I mean, I still don't know the answer. It's probably no. I don't know. Want me to grab mine? Oh, wait. No. Nope, I don't see an ender chest. You can grab yours. Okay. So, wood to go get some spruce? Yeah, that's spruce. Spruce cracked. And there's the cracked beef plate. We'll grab that while we're over here. Don't think. Well, no, wait. We're the last plate roof, I think, that I planned, so we might need these. For this, what did I come here? Oh, spruce wood. Had my wife pick up a bunch of energy drinks, G Fuel, good stuff. Too good of stuff. It tastes amazing. If they made pop, some of the pops would replace my Mountain Dew. So good. Probably already said this before. But yeah, I was all excited for it, and then realized it was about time to stream, and I was like, well, I can't have it now. I'll be up all night. I don't want to be up all night. I want to sleep. Between that and like the hype I get from actually streaming and like being live for like a long while, to have ended this and then been like, oh, okay, cool, now I need to calm down. That would not have happened with energy in me. With energy. G Fuel. Okay, I've got it. Bye. I think what you're implying is that you're leaving that ugly tree there. Please do not. Come back. Get rid of it. Why would you do this? Okay, deep tile slab. What are these? Yeah, these are just the double tile slab, double. That is true. Yeah. Kids tend to get that stuff. Oh, always the things you don't want to pass down. Those are the ones that they get, and they get them in spades. And you have to deal with that. So that's supposed to be deep slate tile. Again, not doing a double tile. Might have to go get more of this because I'm not doing double slabs over here. That's done. Purely just a block. Just blank. Flat. Yep. Thank you. Definitely need it. And then is the cracked. Cracked deep slate bricks, man. So disappointing. Look at that. Like you could barely see the difference. Such a cool thought and idea. I'd trade cracked deep slate bricks for mossy any day. Mossy deep slate might look good and might actually be noticeable. Cracked deep slate, just completely unnoticeable. I'm very disappointed. Not that it's anyone's fault, it just is what it is. Disappointingly unnoticeable. God. So, talking about stuff. Let's see, I've got, again, not a very exciting day. Been back in Minecraft. There's those things. I did finish the well, not completely, but I did finish the base for the stream elements to do a skin creation stream. Again, don't know when, don't know where, don't know how. Might be in the middle of the week for that one. I don't know. I've got a couple Halloween skins I want to get done. Had a request for a lumberjack from Lofka. I want to get that one done. Like just a basic lumberjack, I'm assuming, not the kind of Victorian style thing I have already done, which I'm all for that one. I think that's a cool idea. Did something similar last year, but it wasn't just a basic, it wasn't a lumberjack necessarily, it was a werewolf dressed like a lumberjack. So I'm gonna have to do something like that. I have to figure out some Halloween skins will be fun. See what I can come up with this year. I'd like to do a bunch. Probably won't do a bunch. I'll probably maybe at best get one out. But I did get the base of the stream element done, is what I was getting at. It is a background with all of the skins that I've made thus far, and that is nearing 60. I did 6 rows of 10, but I had to leave some blank spots because I did not have 60 completely. I was hoping to go back and fill those in, but honestly I had such a terrible time figuring out how to make this background that probably won't happen. This will probably be the background I use for things like that for the foreseeable future. But I have figured out a way to add it to the end of the skin creation time-lapse videos. So those will have a little bit of a quality jump there. That'll look really nice. I'm really happy with that. I'm trying to figure out, like, slowly and surely in doing some of these stream things, figure out a bit of a brand. That goes back to, it's finished. Yay, the smelter? Did you get everything connected so now we can just drop things in and smelt them? Okay, but what I was saying though is I want to get a bit of a brand figured out so that I can, especially going back to like we were saying about making an Aerington Games streaming channel for actual games. I need to find myself outside of Minecraft. Like find what defines me as a content creator, as a person on the internet, as something that you'll see and be like, oh, that's Aerington. Cool. And I don't know. Don't got that. So we shall see what I come up with. But that's another reason that would just be holding back an Aerington Games channel is because I don't have a that's cracked deep. Wait. I don't have any kind of background type stuff for that. I'd have to have new stream elements, a whole bunch of things. Okay. Correction. I don't have to have those things. I'm particular enough about the quality of my things that I would want those things before I would start. That's the right way to put it. Is that I would not like starting. I mean, obviously I could go set up a Aerington Games YouTube channel tomorrow and stream from it. Start streaming Subnautica or any of the games that I said I wanted to do. But I wouldn't have any stream elements. I wouldn't have any channel banner. I wouldn't have any of the things that I feel like you need to have a quality channel set up. And I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't feel good about it. That's not what I want. So while I could do those things, I won't until I have the time to set those up. But again, then the problem becomes have the time to set those up. I lose Minecraft time, and that's not where I'm at. That's not what I want to do right now. So I'm out. Kid is up and noisy. All right, no problem. Talk to you later, Dave. Thank you for hanging out and building and stuff. Hopefully you can still hang in the stream. If not, no worries. I will just continue to chat. Let's see. So yeah, Aerington Games channel with things other than YouTube, other than Minecraft. Not super soon. I don't know if I've ever seen that go well necessarily. Usually Minecraft YouTuber's a Minecraft YouTuber, and if that's what you like to watch from them, that's what you watch from them. And that's fine with me. I wouldn't go and watch, you know, any of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers go play another game. But also, I don't care for watching streaming myself either too much. So, you know, yeah, that's okay. I wouldn't blame any of you for watching or not watching, or checking out games or not. That is totally up to you and content that you like to watch. So yeah. What I was getting at though is just that basically if I set up a YouTube for, okay, we're gonna go grab some deep slate tiles. But if I set up a YouTube for streaming for regular games, it would be more for me than for anyone else. I mean, if you want to come watch it and you enjoy it, that's great. I appreciate you, and I would love that. But in all reality, it would be mostly just for me to feel better about playing outside games, feel as guilty for playing something that's not Minecraft. Because, you know, that's how my body rolls, even though that's dumb. Got a lot of stake and effort and work into all of the Minecraft stuff, and to do anything aside from that, I just wouldn't feel good about. Feel like I need to continue to put the work and effort in, especially with all the great content creators that we've got on the Channel 64 SMP. I feel like I was letting them down, and I just don't want to do that. That's that. Get some deep slate here, and then a little bit of brick here, stone there. We need buttons. Sure, the buttons are. Jess. Hey, Jess, how you doing? You walked in on a moment. No, not really. A moment with myself, maybe, just kind of ranting. I was just kind of chatting about potentially, eventually, and you were in the stream when it came across the initial idea of potentially setting up an Aerington Games channel for general games. And I was basically saying all the reasons why I don't think it's a good idea yet, even though I still might do it anyway. Who knows? We'll see. Just because I don't want to take time away from Minecraft. I don't want to start a channel that I'm not prepared to run. I don't want to stream without having all the things ready, so I wouldn't want to stream yes, to calm my Candy Crush cravings. No, actually though, my craving, my current non-Minecraft craving, I was watching Neebs Gaming today play Stranded Deep just came out with multiplayer, and I've played that in the past. It's so good. It's so good. It's a fairly to like as reasonably accurate as a game can be to a survival simulator. It's very good. And so that's multiplayer, and I've been really wanting to play that or play that with somebody. And so I don't know, doing that kind of stuff on a stream, so that I don't feel bad about playing games outside of Minecraft, but also I wouldn't want to stream without overlays and all those things that I feel like I have to have a good stream. I'd have to make those. That would take time away from Minecraft. I'd have to all of that stuff. So it probably won't happen anytime soon. Oh, and then yes. Yeah, I get that. That's what was ooh, one hopper short on the smelter. Subnautica Below Zero came out, like finalized not long ago, and I thought that was gonna do me in on Minecraft content for a while. And I was wrong, because I had finished most of the game in alpha or before it was finished. And so the final version of the game came out, and there was about 10 minutes of content that I hadn't done yet. So that was quite the disappointment. But at the same time, game's amazing. I'd just as quickly pick it up and play it again. All right, Dave, here's the lineup. It's not perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it. So like when you get right about here, yeah, I like that. I'll explain it to Jess here, but I want this path here to frame Dave's build back there, because it's gorgeous, and I want it to lead up into the villager trading hall. And so here we've got a bit of a fisherman's hut. We'll get this back out into here and have a dock. Over here, this is the Fletchers. We'll have some target blocks back over there for aiming and practice. And then I've got to build... I don't know when I'll do this. I don't think I'll do it on stream now, because you won't be able to see it from the replay mod footage. But there's a basement to this building with a bunch of iron workers that I gotta build yet. So from there, I think we're on to the third building is right here, and we'll put that up. So Game Pass and was tempted. I just got Tardicate to buy uh, Subnautica. Please, anybody that hasn't tried Subnautica, you should definitely try Subnautica. Um, it is. I want to. I'd have to check my stuff. I'd say at least like it's at least a 12-hour game to do it justice, or more. And nice, thank you. That's exactly what I was going for. Is that reveal of I didn't want it to block too much. I want it to reveal everything real nicely. I think I might put that stone brick around this build a little more so it blends back in with that tower a little more. Oh, but this one over here's got that. I still might do that. It might look a little samey, but I think it looks. I think I like that blend. All right. So we need to bring up the your layers. All. And then we need to get the stick back. Hidden in here somewhere so I didn't mess up all my stuff. Oh, yeah. Little village build? That would be awesome. We definitely need more village all over around here. Let's see this. I think this one can actually stay where it's at. Actually, what if we bring it this way one, and then we turn this so that it's angled the other way? It's angled out. Gives a little more room there. Path. Sorry, I'm not saying coherent words. I'm thinking. Hard to see. Okay, actually though, let's go back to one layer. Okay. Right here. This path would have to back around, or we could have a path then. Oh, we can connect the path through here. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. Let's move it back one more, and then we'll connect the path to Jess and Happy's over here. Okay, so we need to put the stick away before I mess up. And sleep, 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 sleep. Eat. Just realized when I lean forward just a slight bit, chin goes off the bottom of the screen. Hope I haven't been doing that too. If I sit right like an adult without slouching, I'm at about the right spot. I could probably be a little higher yet, but without putting too much angle on the screen. But yeah, so then we've got the The light post will be a little close. We'll have to see if we want to move that. I don't know if that's something we want to slide over or
Hello,
not.
all my
Oh,
fellow citizens of Swampwater. The trading hall is having a sale on golden carrots today. Apparently, they're
it's really
overstocked.
loud.
In fact, they're giving some away for free, I hear. You better hurry on down there while supplies last.
Oh, I forget sometimes we've got speakers everywhere, and that was really loud. Yeah, okay, so whole train of thought gone. Okay, so we'll put this here. We might have to move that speaker. Trader. Right. Oh. Are you and Doc still in a bit of a tiff? Tiff, is that right? Which one is the most empty? Dump all this stuff. Okay. Here we go. And probably until the next episode. Can't give anything away. It's a secret. Okay, but seriously, how did that's the first time I've actually pushed those buttons. Was that way too loud for you guys? Because it was really loud in my ear. Also started playing a lot later after when I thought it was going to. Kind of scared me. It's on the same... For some reason it plays... it was a little loud. Okay, same here. It plays on the same level as the Minecraft game sounds. I don't want to turn it down too much without turning down the game. But also, I don't want it to blast like crazy either. Okay. Need slabs. There's the slabs. And oh, cobblestone. Cobblestone. Honestly, that caught me off guard so much. I don't even. He does have a very commanding voice. Yes, he's always loud, on purpose or not. Very commanding voice, indeed. It caught me off guard so much though. I didn't even totally catch what he said. Was it carrot sale? Golden carrots? Might run over. Ah, Jess, back to work. Lame. All right, have a good one. Thank you for swinging by. Might check up on this carrot sale though. Carrots. Oh, there we go. We're almost out of carrots. I'm not gonna lie, that's all my fault. I keep taking carrots and not replacing them. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to add some drip leaf over there when we get to the terraforming. Which we might or might not. Let's see. We start at 10. It is 11:50. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed with myself. I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours, and it hasn't been too bad, especially for, you know, just kind of chilling and chatting. Without a whole lot of company, without having Jess here by my side in game hanging out, which is not always going to happen. Obviously, Jess had to work tonight, unfortunately. Lame. Had Dave's been here. Is always appreciated. Good to have somebody to chat to. And he's working on the storage down there. But yeah, this is since my first night, this was my first solo stream in a while. So going pretty well. Not amazing, not horrible. No super long pauses. At the very least, I've tried to find something to talk about, even if it's not the most interesting. I haven't resorted to the cards once. I have the cards next. Now I said it, so now I probably have to. I got cards, topic cards, before I even started streaming, because like I'm not that interested. I'm not gonna be able to stream, but just in case, I'm prepared. The one on top says, "Would you stop eating all junk food to live 5 years long?" See, that's not like I don't feel like I should explain that more or discuss that. Not much discussion there. Nope. All right, junk food. Oh, junk food. Like, ah, well, I guess that depends. Like what, like junk food that's not good for you, or like candy. Like candy, like specifically candy. Yeah, I've never been much of a sweets candy person. I could live without it, I think. But like, if you're taking junk food to the point of like chips and everything else, nah, that's not happening. I like chips. I like all that stuff. Nachos, junk food. That's like junk food and a meal. Like I would eat that as a meal. I don't want to give that up. Good talk. See, the cards aren't even that useful though. It wasn't even that much of a like. That wasn't a big, very solid discussion topic. Missing one of these, but that's okay. We're just gonna go without that because that I don't even hardly remember how to make them, and I think we need iron, and that would take a while to get. So we'll just keep going without. This is okay then. For now, put that over there. Aha! And steal that lantern and put it in here for now. Bam. Decorating. Stone brick, stone brick. Bricks. Bricks. I have been loving using bricks. It's been nice to be able to do. Are these? Sorry, interrupted myself. Wow. No, it's been nice building with bricks though, and doing some things different. Really like bricks. They're so much fun to work with, but they're so hard to get. Without villagers, I've realized as of recently, as I become more of a Minecrafter, how insanely like important and great villagers are. Because I wouldn't have half my builds this season if it weren't for Dave getting the villager trading up so promptly. Because most of mine are either brick heavy or okay, mostly brick heavy. But yeah, it has been mostly bricks, huh? Can't really think of anything else I've bought. I think I just bought an insane amount of bricks all at once and haven't really had to do it since. Kind of similar with terracotta though. I let Jess know. It came up in conversation. I was like, "Oh, I need a bunch of terracotta," and then Jess came back with like 2 to 3 shulker boxes worth of terracotta. I put them into that building and still have so much that I don't need anymore for a long time. There. That's one of the things I love about being on a server though, is being able to be like, hey, I need this for this upcoming episode. Is anybody got the free time to go get this or that? Like, it's great. But we've also just got a very, very good, strong group of friends on the server. It's always crazy to find different content creating friends and people because like you never know who you're gonna get. You never know. I mean, you don't know them starting out. You have to meet them and then just pretty much start from zero and say, hey, you want to play Minecraft together? The best you've got is a backlog of their content and how well you think that content is going to pair with yours, how well your personalities are going to pair with each other. There's a lot of unknowns there. Really weird. Really exciting. Like it's really cool to find somebody new that's going to stick in with you and get stuff done, and like I said, just kind of pair well with your buildings and your content, and but beyond that, like just be fun to hang out with. I have made some really great friends playing Minecraft in the past few years, and to be honest, that's not something I ever thought for my life, that I would have a bunch of online friends through Minecraft or any other means. And now that I do, it's awesome. It's a key part of my life, and it's really cool. And yeah, and that's what I've got for that thought. So hopefully we can continue to grow as a server, as a group of friends. Don't know how much, and then and then there's Dave, who's just a real mean guy. Just no fun at all. That's not true. Dave and I get along real well and have a real good, I like to think we've got a real good screen chemistry. We did a lot of episodes. We did so many episodes pretty much together early on in season 1 of Channel 64 that we just stopped working with each other for like several weeks to several months even, until we finally said something to each other and we're like, oh yeah, I've been avoiding working with you. We just worked together so much the first couple weeks. And I was like, yeah, oh, okay, good, it's mutual, because I did the same thing. Like we just worked together so often there in the first few weeks, but it worked out really well. We had similar schedules there for a while. That's part of it too, is just sometimes you gotta have whoever you've got the best schedule with, that's who you gotta work with a lot. So that's a whole nother aspect of content creation and Minecraft, and what we do is just just the insanity of working with people completely across the world. We now have a group of people, as far as we've got Switzerland, we've got Australia, London, or the UK, not necessarily London, South Africa, uh, United States. It's crazy the group we've got. I had them on, and I'm super proud to be able to work with all of them. It's really exciting to be able to work with, but also very difficult to get scheduling and do a lot of these things. So we do the best we can. You're not always going to see all of us side by side, because that is, like I said, the middle of the night for some people, or early morning, or middle of the workday. It's hard to say. We do the best we can. We do a method of scheduling where it is basically, we will put out a survey that says, hey, and that survey will show up in their time zone. And so it's like, hey, go ahead and give the best times that are going to work for you. And then we do it with everybody. And then we go back and we say, okay, out of all of us, what time's going to meet the most of us? and work for the best of us. And like Dave said as well in the chat, life is also just very unpredictable. We're doing the best we can. There's always going to be life circumstances that come up that we've got to realize and just roll with, and while also trying to meet a certain standard of content, or a standard of not content but consistency, because we want to make sure that anybody that watches our content and likes it, that we're putting out enough content to feel consistent, to feel like you're consistently keeping up with the SMP, to not feel like you're waiting months, weeks for episodes. We try to make sure that there's at least one every week or two over the course of everybody. Sometimes like I said, scheduling, we all end up coming out on the same few days. That tends to happen a lot, where there won't be an episode for a week, but then next week 3 of us will put out an episode on the same day or very close together. And that's just, again, goes back to the unpredictableness of all of us having doing the best we can with our life circumstances until we are paid to do better. Which would be fantastic, and a goal of a lot of us would love to be able to do that. And if that's where this goes, then that would be fantastic. And if not, we will continue to put out as frequent of content as we can for the foreseeable future, because it's something we love doing. We love hanging out with each other and making Minecraft videos and building things. That's about all there is to that. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, it must be late. Pulled out a Forrest Gump quote. So yeah. Dave, why are all these villagers still out here just hanging out in boats? Did you get rid of... You got rid of the breeder as well out here, didn't you? You need to get the breeder back and then just kind of let them wander, since we've got the ones selected. Or would that lag out the server? I think it'd be cool to have like just villagers wandering everywhere, but I know villagers are not good at keeping themselves alive at all. They're pretty dumb. You would think that just staying alive would not be a hard task. But it is. Okay, that's the top of that. Okay, so from here we have... I need to light that up there. That's pitch black. Villagers are waiting for houses. Okay, fair. Well, I've got 3, kind of. This one, well, this is a house, I guess. I can throw a bed in here. Oh, I need to throw a bed in all of these, actually. I didn't do interiors at all. That did not occur to me. I was thinking, oh, I'll do this on stream, throw it all together, and then throw it into the episode tomorrow. But I did not think about the several hours worth of interiors and terraforming and decorating yet there is here. So we'll see about that, I guess. Doing my best. I will do my best to get an episode out this weekend. I won't say tomorrow. I can't promise tomorrow. Like I said, a lot going on. Actually, I've got some stuff going on Sunday as well, so early next week. But I'm trying my best to get it out early. How did I get an extra scaffolding? Dave, did you leave scaffolding there? I've got extra scaffolding. Oh, I didn't do this one over here. Little tent. I'm just gonna count that little tent in as decorating. And I think think this might be where we call it. I am slowly running out of things to say. And I know this decorating and terraforming is not going to be easy on camera or fun for any of us, as well as just got a lot to do. We'll probably do that. Let me probably go ahead and do that tomorrow. So, final tour though here we have got. Okay, wait a second. MR, turn that off. What time of day is it? About nighttime. We'll sleep once more. Let's go ahead and put this bed in here. Put a name there. We'll go ahead and sleep and show off the build one last time, or builds the area. I'd love to show you guys what else I've been working on, but you're gonna have to wait for the episode. So yeah, it's awesome. Really cool stuff going on over there. That's all I can tell you about that. But here we go. We have got the final tour. Our first building here is going to be a fisherman's hut. We've got some barrels and composters out here, and we'll put some kind of little like dock kind of thing down into here. We'll figure that out. Maybe kind of make this area kind of broken down. Over here is where you would get over to the trading hall. Again, we'll throw in some drip leaf around here and get this terraformed out before soonish. We've got our Fletchers, and they will have the target area back over there. And then inside, nothing. Saw me build it. There's nothing in. And down underneath, there will also be a room for like iron workers. They were like the weaponsmith, toolsmith, armor smith, the smiths. They're all smith. The smiths live down there. And then lastly, we have our kind of broken down tower over here. I hope this works. It's a little different than the other style I did these. It's not a little, it's a lot different. I wanted to go for a look of there used to be some kind of tower here, but it's broken down. This would be the mason worker home. I want to make sure there's some differentiation, at least, as well as we'll have some other people building here, and I'm sure different styles as well, or at least, yeah, probably different styles. We'll just have to wait and see what else the other cast members add around here. But yeah, final look at it is just the frames. Dave's build really nice. That was my main goal here, to get a bit of an alley feel. It's a little wider than what I was going for originally, but once we get the decorations in there, it'll feel a little more cramped. So if you have stayed for this long, or just hopped in, I appreciate you being here. Even if you hopped in for a little bit, I love being able to talk with some different people, meet new people, stream, do some things here with everybody. And I appreciate anybody that comes to support and watch, hang out. So with that said, I think we are all good to go. I haven't got the channel trailer end card thing done yet. Yeah, I don't have a good excuse for why that's not done yet, but I will have some kind of end card thing eventually, so that it shows you a channel trailer of everything else I do here on YouTube. But you can always check that out. Subscribe, ring the bell, like, comment. We love to have you. So thank you very much, and see you guys next time.